the lines which explains what does it mean to me.
Agreed.
Right? But we miss that because our brain comes in and says, let me interpret it for you. Because if you interpret, you may directly accept what is being written. Now, that brain is coming in the form of the level of consciousness, or it can also come as the ego protecting you from something that is. Because the ego wants you to remain in the comfort zone.
Yes, that's true.
So that is where the entire scenario becomes the root of a problem, or it can also become the root of a solution if you are aware that that is a message and you start pondering over why this? Why has this come to me? I don't need it. And that is where our meditation and other techniques that we learn, right? By asking our higher self, is this a signal? Please confirm to me. I am not going to gauge. Then you are surrendering to, you are burying the impact of this true desire, waiting for a signal.
Reassure them, like reconfirm this.
Exactly. That's the essence of that entire chapter that we just completed.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Any other questions? Thank you for the question. I didn't
Thank
know
you.
that much. No,
Thank you.
myself, till you had asked that question, I didn't know I understood it that much.
I'm very bad at asking questions also, sir. So thank you. Thank you for.
See, we realize whether we have understood a topic properly or not only when we are bombarded by a question. The question can be from ourselves or from any other source.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
No, I need to thank you. Else I wouldn't know that approach to interpreting the chapter is possible. Thank you. Yeah. Good. Anyone else? Any question? उसमें जी कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है आज?
सर एक्चुअली ग्रुप पे किसी ने डाला था क्वेश्चन, तो मैं वेट कर रही थी वो लोग पूछ लें, इसलिए मैं नहीं बोल रही थी। ग्रुप पे एक दो
मैं कुछ मिस कर,
मतलब क्वेश्चन नहीं डाला, उन्होंने कहा था, जब आपने पूछा तो उन्होंने कहा था कि हाँ यस वी हैव क्वेश्चन।
अच्छा।
तो इसलिए मैं चुप थी कि वो पूछ लें जिन्होंने कहा है तो। बट एनीवे मैं एक चीज यहाँ पर अभी जब तक कोई
हिमांशु, you have a question?
तो इसलिए फिर मैं
No, actually, yeah.
So, that's what I was wondering. Your name appears first.
Yeah, I said yes. Just no, I don't have any particular question. I'm still digesting this topic. It's pretty new for me.
Okay.
Like between like true desires and material desire and all those things. So I'm learning. I'm still learning. I don't have a question, anything right now.
So this Costco example should have. No, yesterday I was talking to someone in the family who had gone to Costco, and this exactly happened with him.
Yeah, right now it's an electronics deals, lot of deals going on. So yeah, that's true. So so material desires are or higher self desires, right? Like as a
see, there are going to be two desires.
okay.
Two kinds. One, that goes by your needs, absolute need, right? Because you also have the objective of living on this earth. So thus, there are certain basic requirements that in the approach to satisfying that, that shouldn't be the main objective. Because that becomes a subset of why you are here. So for you need a car. Okay. Now you get a car. You can't afford a car. Don't get a car. Use Uber. Because the number of instances will be less. Net outflow could be lesser. So you have to choose and see that you are in the, that is, you are controlling your life. The situation is not controlling your life. So to
Basically,
some extent, for your survival, you need some materialistic comforts.
Some minimum needs, right? At least.
Exactly. So the basic. Now you are here for a reason. What is that reason? That reason is associated with the growth of your consciousness. Okay. Now I have iPhone will release a model every year. But your utility is restricted to calling maybe a few bank applications. Right? How many of the features that are there do you use?
Rarely, yeah.
Right. Now, that is where a true desire and a desire can help you connect. So, there is a basic need. Go by it. Right. Then, look into your soul purpose. Your soul purpose is individual growth. After you have grown, what are you expected to do? Patriji summarized it beautifully, right? He said, you have meditation, you have swadhyaya, you have sajjana sangatya. Help others also grow. That means do community service, let the community grow, and all these which eventually help you grow. Correct. Now, for these, now every growth, every progression is going to be driven by a desire of a kind. Choose the one that is relevant to your need. That will help us discriminate and apply the example of Costco to our real life. We had Gauriji, you had raised a hand.
Yes, sir. I was just waiting for you to just answer. So it says that we can have materialistic desires as well.
Yes,
Like, how will we identify that whether it's from a lower self or a higher self?
lower self and higher self are one. It is
Mm-hmm.
basically the body or
Yeah, that I understand.
body.
Body or soul, that's right. But if
Now,
I say, yeah, sorry, please.
now I remember when I was working, whenever I
Mm-hmm.
used to visit a place, I will go and buy myself a suit,
Mm-hmm.
right? A trouser, a beautiful tie,
Mm-hmm.
a coat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And today, look at the situation. I have got 8 or 9 suits which are still lying packed, which are of no use.
Mm-hmm.
Last 8 years, I have not touched. Am I not wasting?
Yes.
Was it necessary? Or, okay, the other way. Now, can't I go and give it to some needy?
Yes.
No, I become greedy.
Agreed.
I don't know when I may require,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So, I am being driven by what? My desire or by my need.
Okay.
So, that is where we need to use our level of understanding, our maturity, or our consciousness in doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
Because that space is not there, I keep grumbling at my wife, saying, see, you asked me to buy, I bought. Now, who bought? Poor thing, she was not even involved in my decision to buy.
Right.
But she becomes the victim of the blame game.
Okay.
And then because there is lack of space, visitors have come home or there are new additions to the family, they require some extra rack space,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Mm-hmm.
I get pushed to a corner, I find myself unable to utilize what I have effectively. So that triggers other thought processes which impacts the progression or utility.
So, like, it's okay to say, like, for example, like someone is having a very bad financial conditions, or like, for example, a person is having a very bad family life. So, it is okay to have a desire of a love or a financial freedom.
Hmm.
Will that be okay? Like,
No,
if the person wants to have that or wishes to have freedom in that sense, then it's okay to be asking for it.
asking for what?
For like for the love of the family or financial freedoms or like that ways.
No, nahi now.
Say anything wrong.
Nahi lo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see anything wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, man, don't ask it out of greed.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, like if someone is having a very matlab, extremely bad financial
See,
constraints or
reaching out for help is
mm-hmm.
okay, but the other person needs to be willing to give it,
Mm-hmm.
or he may ask you, he will give you a direction,
Mm-hmm.
saying, I will take you to the pond, you drink the water.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I will show you the way,
Mm-hmm.
but you have to work for
Mm-hmm. Got it. So better to say like need the way to find to for a
it. Yeah.
solution to it.
Can you
Kind of
help
correct.
me? I have this challenge, is a right way to ask.
Okay.
Okay. But whom are you asking first? Yourself or a third party?
Again, a question is like this.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Who is yourself? Your higher self is yourself.
Mm-hmm.
If you are not getting any help,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
Mm-hmm.
we don't do that because we don't even recognize our higher self.
Okay.
So that is where we end up getting into problems.
So when we say surrender to the like surrender yourself, then does it not help us experience the real feeling? Like if it says like I am having some problem,
Surrender means subdue your bodily triggers.
mm-hmm.
You are surrendering to whom? You are surrendering to yourself, right? You are surrendering to your higher self.
Okay.
And you are the image of God.
Mm-hmm.
When you are the image of God,
Mm-hmm.
right? I mean, I may take the example of the latest book I am reading, which happens to be on Ho'oponopono.
Okay.
What is it saying? it says all these desires are sitting within your body as memory triggers.
Mm-hmm.
You release them so that your desires come to zero limit, which means, see, your desire has got two components as I was explaining earlier.
Mm-hmm.
One, driven by why you are here.
Mm-hmm.
True driven by the lower self, which is, right? If I try, which in Ho'oponopono, he is calling that as the memory.
Okay.
Okay. Now, a desire is equal to divine desire plus this.
Okay.
Okay. Now, whoever is dominating, whosoever intensity is more, is going to surface in reality.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting me?
Yeah.
Now, if I am able to bring down the intensity of the memory desire,
Mm-hmm.
then what is the one that will flow?
Mm-hmm.
The true
Right.
desire. The true desire. Correct?
Mm-hmm. Right.
That is what he is asking us to learn.
Okay.
That is what Babaji is taking us to that level.
Okay.
Is it your desire or desire triggered by your memory? You saw that in someone's house, so I want it now.
Mm-hmm.
The utility value of that may be 1/10 of what it is in that family,
Okay.
right?
Mm-hmm.
So suppose our family has got 20 people. I
Okay.
can't do with utensils and other requirements which meet a 20 people family for 5 people, or 5 people cannot.
Mm-hmm.
The needs of a 5 people will be far lesser than that for a collective 20 people.
Right.
Right? So you need to go by that requirement.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yes, Shalini ma'am.
Hello, sir. Thank you for your explanations. Sir, I have a question. How will I know if my emotions have dissolved or the triggers?
All have got a repercussion, right? Some we recognize, some we don't. The way I have started utilizing it after the recent wisdom that I have gathered is, I have one injury which has not been healing for the last 6 months. Okay. Now, I didn't know what to do till this book appeared in my radar. So after reading it and trying to apply that, what I am finding is, suddenly in a matter of 6 months, the progression is zero. I got fed up. I stopped wondering and applying the lessons of what I have learned. In the last 3 days, 70% is already healed. Right? That means the intensity of something that is bothering you will start reducing as you move towards a heal. Let us call that emotional burden the need to heal. Are you getting me?
Okay.
Right? Let us call that the need to heal. And as healing increases, the need to heal will keep coming down, which you will observe in your life pattern itself.
Okay.
Okay. That is how we get to know.
Okay.
You
So I'm
understood? Yeah.
yeah, I understood. So I'm trying to heal my relationship with my daughter.
Mhm.
So, but I have tried Ho'oponopono and
How did you try Ho'oponopono?
but I read the book and I've been doing it every
Please
day.
feel it. Please feel it.
Okay, yeah, even feeling, sir, even I felt, but I
Well,
don't see
give
it.
it time. Probably the intensity is such that it will take more time to heal.
Okay.
See, all of you, those who have said I have read Ho'oponopono, right?
Yeah.
You read about the example that they cite. What is the example they cite? The example of how Dr. Hugh Len, right?
Mm-hmm.
How he has healed a complete ward of criminals, mentally ill criminals, without even visiting them. Do you recall that example from the book?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? Now, how did he do it? He said, if someone has got a problem, I have a role to play. Let me apologize. Let me express my gratitude. Let me express my love. He went on doing it, and ultimately, what was the result? The result was closure of that ward itself, because there were no more patients. Right? Don't do it with expectation. Do it because that memory is still pending in you that needs to be clear.
Okay.
Okay. See, what happens with us is we start doing everything with an expectation.
Mm.
And then we say, Tirupati Balaji, I told you I will give you 50,000 if you solve my problem. Then we play that barter, right? Without knowing or without understanding.
Mm.
Right? And then we start living under that condition. And then we say, I promised, but you never did. I did my job. You are not done your job. That's not the way energy works. You need to be consistent over a period. Okay.
Okay.
And some of these are cycles of healing. I'm reading another book on Ho'oponopono, which says that there has got a cycle associated with what we are doing and how we are doing. If there is something that we have to heal, be it relationship, be it something physical, they come in cycles. So that means those memories are still there, because that is where law of attraction starts coming into play. It is there in the body, not recognized by us, but its influence is attracting a similar situation into me. So here what will I do? I will, before I do Ho'oponopono, I will do the unwanted influences. Are you seeing how this is going to be helpful to us? You will take the case of unwanted influences. You are releasing the unwanted influences. You are locking your aura. Then you are doing the relation, or you are narrating, right? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. You are then saying, thank you. You are acknowledging, right? And you are saying, I love you. Now, love heals all. Are you following this diligently or are you missing something? You are saying it, but you are not practicing it. You are seeing the subtle difference, right?
Okay.
See where you are. You need some more energies to be spent.
Okay.
Yeah, Gauri ma'am, your hand went up again.
Yes, sir. Sorry, I just like asking over here. It's like ma'am is doing Ho'oponopono for healing the relationship. For example, for any person, like for example, let's say a person is married to a family where she's not been accepted, or she has a very abusive in-laws. If she does this, like healing things and influencing others and all, but
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
not
okay, sir.
coming from the other side as well. So
It
will one side of
won't come. It will come only when it has reached their level of recognition.
right?
As
That's
you
what I wanted to
continue
understand.
to go, as you continue to do, it will take you there.
It will take us there, but if it's not coming from the other side, then will it
We
work?
are doing it with expectation. I will do it so that others will also do. Don't do it that way.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, I was giving you the example of my wound healed, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been medicating it every day for the last 6 months with zero
Okay.
progress.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling the doctor, sir, I've done everything. It is not helping me. It went beyond my control.
Mm-hmm.
That is when I said, okay, I'm doing this meditation. I am doing this. Probably my answer is between these two scenarios. Let me
Right.
recognize that. So first I
Right.
recognized that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Having
Mm-hmm.
recognized it, I related the commonality between what we are doing between our desires
Mm-hmm.
and what the new concept of Ho'oponopono is teaching me.
Okay.
Can I marry the two and apply it on my situation?
Mm-hmm.
Today is the third day morning. I've got 70% healed.
Okay.
Now take the scenario. 6 months ago, I had read
Mm-hmm.
the same thing. I had done what our book says,
Mm-hmm.
right? I have
Mm-hmm.
practiced it, but I was practicing it, but not involved in it.
Okay.
Are you getting the subtle difference?
Yes, getting it.
Correct. So unless I feel what I am doing,
Mm-hmm.
why will my inside anatomy accept what is happening?
Okay.
It is like a bouncer, right? A topic comes, somebody who is giving a lecture, he will give you a lecture, you have attended,
Right.
you have come back. The person who came to give lecture, he gave the lecture and he also went away.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you have done your job, but what about status quo?
Okay.
You are where you were, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what. That's what is the key message.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Sorry, Sudhakar Garu, I have taken 2 minutes of your time.
Sorry, Sudhakar, sir.
Oh no, sir, we have to thank you for giving this wisdom.
No, this is
Thank-
practically how your book is helping me. I am only coming here and talking.
Yeah, that is most important, right? If everybody knows book will help, we don't have to do this. They can do it by himself. So you're doing it with your life experiences. That's great.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
thank you, sir.
Namaste, Masters. Namaste, Masters. Welcome back to today's program, Unified, presenting by Omega Pyramid, Mahavatar Babaji. Today we are entering into the 10th week, and today's topic is creating the world of true desires. And our senior pyramid master and very special master of this book, Sudhakar Pedireddy Garu, is here to explain us and to get the wisdom. Sudhakar Pedireddy garu, stage is all yours. Thank you, Andy.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, masters. Once again, welcome all for Unified. So great, we are entering into the 10th week, and we are in the process of creating the world of true desires. So slowly we are getting graduated, like on the manifestation, the creation. So huge congratulations to everyone on this unified journey. This unified, as Sar was explaining, right? If you really take it, if you really work on it, it's going to be really transforming you from your core. It will reveal the true yourself. Your entire life will change. So all you have to do is trust. First you have to believe, and then you will know the truth. That's what we are going to do, working on today. So far we have been listing, we're asking higher self, what are my true desires, but we didn't really work on the creating or manifesting of them. This week, 10th week, creating the world of true desires. Last week, getting to know what is your true desires, right? So it was claiming the true desires. What are your experience that, no? What is that your experience that you want to go through, right? Now we are going to be really creating that, the true desires. So listen carefully. If you have a book, please open it. And Babaji is giving the manifestation and creating formula here. So this is a great tool. Using this process, you can manifest anything. You can use that formula for any manifestation in your life, but not yet. But slowly we'll get there. Okay, this is the way you have to create the anything in your life. So on this journey today, we'll be using this formula for the very first time. And what is that true desire that you are going to be creating this week, we'll get to know. Okay, dear friends. So if you have a book, if you have a PDF, please open it, read along with me. I'll also go through and try to explain as much as possible. Okay. Before that, can I change my Zoom video? Give me 1 second. And there you go. It's better. I split. So the unified 10th week, the creating the world of true desires. You are made in the image of the God. You are a creator. This we've been reading from the beginning, right? You are made in the image of the God. You are a creator. You create your own experiences. You create your own world. The world of yours begins with thought. And we know your creation, everything begins with your thought. So the thought could be conscious or it could be subconscious thought. Most of the time, we're only aware of our conscious thoughts and we are not aware of subconscious thought, but that could be driving your creation. Okay, if you look at your life and if you are worrying, like, what your life is going through and you don't know where that thought is coming from, that definitely from the subconscious. Today, you begin claiming and manifesting the world you want and world God wants, right? You and God's creation is not separate, it is just one. So far, you were not aware of that and you are just claiming from your local mind or not the unified mind, right? That is to say, you begin to create the experiences God's thought holds for you, right? Now you are going to create those thoughts. You know by now that you have been a creator all along. You have not just been a potential creator, but you have been a creator in the broad sense of the world. Your thoughts have always created your world. This we all know. And your experiences. So you have nothing to learn about the mechanics of creation because we already know the mechanics of the creation, but we are not aware. You have them down. Now only need a simple formula to manifest. Now Babaji giving a simple formula to manifest the world you truly desire. This important thing is then truly desire. Truly desire means, so whenever it says truly desire, Babaji is talking from your higher self perspective. Your true desire in truth. Okay, not just from the mind. Baba is talking you from the very core. When you say you are the creator, you are the God. And if you are a God, what is your true experiences? What is your true desire? Look at yourself from the unified perspective, not just from the local mind. The creating formula is a 7-step or 7-part sentence. Everybody has to memorize this sentence. Please write it down. And this is a formula we'll be using for all our creations. So far, whatever we have list down, if to change the thoughts, to desire, create anything in your life, okay, you can write down this 7-step formula. Okay, memorize this sentence now before going on, right? So Baba is telling memorize. Okay, this is the sentence that going to, and there is 7 parts. The God and I claim and accept thoughts with forgiveness and thanks and amen, or you can say om. Anything is fine. You can write whatever comfortable. Okay, there is 7. First thing is,
Sir, can you please repeat?
yeah, I'm going to say the first one is God and, okay, first God and, second is I, right, and third is claim and accept, fourth is thoughts with, 5 is forgiveness with, and 6th is thanks, and 7th is amen. So we'll go one by one. What is it, so that we know the formula and we'll memorize it easily. This is the formula to claim. What is the first part? It's very simple. This formula is important and you can use it
God
for
and-
anything in your life. Right? First one, God and.
Right.
So God and is nothing but the God qualities. So what we do, we recognize and remember the God qualities. That's the first, God and. Second is I. So I mean, you also know that you are created in the image of the God and you have all those qualities. Apply those qualities to yourself. For example, the first, God and. What is God? God is love, God is light. So you can apply as many qualities as you know. God is truth, God is happiness, joy and bliss, all knowing intelligence. These all are very, very powerful tools, but we are not giving enough importance. We are not understanding the depth of these words. Right? So we are just saying, I don't know how many of you really trusting that these qualities. The God is everywhere present. The God is perfection. God is peace and gentleness. God is infinite energy. God is abundance. God is non-judgmental. These are the true qualities. And you should not have any doubt, disbelief on these qualities. Okay? Don't look at your life. Just take those qualities and own them 100%. That becomes yours. So all those qualities, these are God qualities. Second is, you are made in the image of the God. So you must have all those qualities. Second is God and I. I am made in the image of the God. I am made with those same qualities that God has. So I am one with the God. Therefore, I am love. I am light. I am happiness, joy, and bliss. I am all knowing intelligence. I am also everywhere present. I am perfection. I am peace and gentleness. So once you own these qualities, you will live with those qualities, right? If you have those qualities, you must live. For example, let's say, I am a peace and gentleness. So that means every moment of your life, you should live with that quality. And energy, infinite energy. Some people say, I am running out of energy. So energy is everywhere and energy is infinite. So how do you run out unless you are limiting yourself? So like this quality, you can start living. I am abundance. I'm non-judgmental. These are qualities you can live from right now. Truly trust you are made in the image of the God. And if you believe in those qualities, these qualities you should start living, so that energy and the love will flow through you very naturally. That means the moment you own this quality, or you claim this quality to yourself, you are 100% unified with higher self. You become that higher self. Okay. So that is claim and I. And third is claim and accept. Claim and accept. This is very important. Okay. This section is what you desire. It's always in the present tense. It's always be specific possible. This is where you have to tell whatever you want to manifest. Okay, this week what we are manifesting, in this section you have to claim and the claim and accept part. You have to tell the what is your desire, what is that you want to create, what is that you want to manifest. Okay, and your sentence has to be always in the present tense and as specific as possible. Okay, so let's say you wanted to claim something, you wanted to do something, and you should not doubt that it's not going to happen. Whatever you say, it's going to happen, and you should 100% believe on that. Second, let's say if you do not believe, means there are two thoughts. One is you want to create, second is disbelief. These two thoughts interfere with each other, and whichever is stronger will win. If your disbelief is stronger, your desire is not going to be manifested. So that's why there should be only, if you decide to create, 100% you should go by that, and there should not be even 0.1% of disbelief. Okay, that's why most of the time people not be able to create what they wanted, because they disbelief, and disbelief has more energy than their desire. Okay, this is the secret of the creation, because you must believe to create. First thing, it starts with belief. And if you doubt, the simple means that there is another thought more powerful that is still doing the creation. Okay, your thought which has a doubt is doing the creation than your creation. For instance, if you just look at this an example, like how your doubts is interfering with your creation. For instance, if you claim to fly like a bird, okay, let's say you wanted to fly like a bird. Most of the people 100% of the time say no, you cannot fly, right? That means the doubt has the higher energy than your desire. Same thing in your life, anything that you wanted to create, below 100% and it will happen, because you are the creator. This entire creation, you can do anything in this creation. That's what Baba is saying. Doubt it. If you doubt, it's not going to happen. And no, you should not give any energy to the, or any power to the doubt. The doubt, like there are two thoughts. One is you want to create. Second is your doubt. It says that you cannot create. There's two thoughts, right? Just remove one second thought, and your creation becomes very effortless. It should be effortless. You have unlimited energy. You are saying that you are unlimited energy. You say that you have all-knowing intelligence. If you believe all of that, there is no doubt in the creation process. Right? There should not be any doubt, Baba is saying. Literally anything you claim becomes your experience. See, Baba is saying, see how stressful sometimes it does. Literally anything you claim becomes your experience. So that powerful it is. So take it like in the face where, like, if you say it's going to happen. You will learn more on claiming specific days, okay? But Babaji knows our status, so he said, you will learn more on claiming specific desires in the lessons ahead from your higher self. For this week, just say, claim my self-acceptance. This is what we're going to do this full week. Claiming the self-acceptance. Okay? Then immediately without pausing, accept what you have just claimed. I accept my self-acceptance. So what we're going to claim, or what we're going to manifest this week is self-acceptance. Because that is the most important. Baba is saying that's why you were born. The goal, if you, let's say, what is your life goal or life purpose? Accepting yourself, the unified self is your life goal. That's what Baba is saying. Right? Self-acceptance is the most important thing that you have to do for this entire life, or for all the lifetime. Self means the true self. And the fourth part is the thoughts with. And we already know we have the interfering thought, the doubts. So what you have to do is you have to remove those doubts. It could be the thoughts that are doubts, right? Nothing but thoughts. The conscious or subconscious thoughts. So Baba is also giving a process for that to identify removing them. This is the most important part where people not able to go ahead with that manifestation. The creation is the thoughts with, because they have thoughts that is blocking them. The first three parts is very easy. The fourth is the one where we are failing. This is the section to deal with your thoughts that hinder your claim. Why our claims are not happening is because there are thoughts that are interfering. It could be conscious or subconscious again. As you did a couple of weeks ago, you ask your higher self in a quiet period with the thoughts. Conscious or subconscious are keeping this desire from manifesting. Our manifestation is blocked by these thoughts. If you're removing those thoughts, and manifestation will happen effortlessly. Every day this week, ask your higher self to feed you knowledge of the thoughts that keep you from self-acceptance. It might be fear or doubt. Okay, there's only two things: fear or doubt, or anger, okay, or some mistaken belief from a childhood, the way you've grown up. These are things that are mostly stopping us, fear, doubt, or anger, or some your belief system. If you remove all these four, manifestation is a nothing for. It could be anything. Okay? So once you recognize the thoughts, what you do? You replace with the right thought. Very simple. I know I'm saying it's easy. These are all not coming from your mind, right? It should come from the higher self. These thoughts, what are the thoughts that are coming to you? It should come from the higher self, and you should be able to catch it. That's the problem here. Okay. If you really want to do that, first two parts are the one that are going to help you. You become, recognize the God qualities and apply those qualities to yourself, and you always in sync with higher self. Once you recognize the thoughts that hinder your claim for self-acceptance, heal those thoughts. As we've been saying, you have to send love and light to those thoughts. I heal and release the thoughts about. After this thought is released, replace it with the correct thought, such as I am perfect, beautiful, in place of I am ugly, or I am not good, something like that. Whatever the thoughts is not the right thought, you have to replace with the right. You have to send love and light and release it. Again, you have to replace it with the right thought. This is the process. That is the fourth part of the manifesting formula, thoughts with fourth. And the fifth is forgiveness. It's very simple. In this section, place yourself in the state of total forgiveness. You know what is forgiveness? Forgiving love, right? Knowing that you are the one who invited the situation into life. Don't hold grudge. You have a lot of practice on this. Simply forgive anyone you might hold grudge against. Recognize that you forgive because you know there can be nothing that needs forgiving. End with the section by saying, my heart is in a state of forgiveness. What you say in this section, you have to say, my heart is in a state of forgiveness. The important thing, the sixth, the thanks. In this section, simply thank God for what you have claimed. Right? For claiming for this week, creating formula, say, I thank God for my self-acceptance. And the last is, Amen. So let go now of your claim. Know that once you have claimed something and released all conflicting thoughts, you have what you have claimed. If you only thing that is blocking us is conflicting thoughts, releasing all the conflicting thoughts means your claim is with you, right? What you're claiming is the self-acceptance. If you remove all that conflicting thoughts, whatever you claimed, it is with you. Okay. I release this claim to God and to the natural laws of creation. My claim is now created. That is the nature of the law. Right? So you have to memorize this sentence and you'll be good. Okay, this is most important 7-step formula. Remember, very simple, one word, but very profound. But the problem is during this process, you have to be always connected to higher self. Keep you clear that I will guide you through this process. This week, you have to say this creating formula for self-acceptance twice a day. What you do, you have to do this formula twice a day. Because this week, all we are getting is getting comfortable and manifesting this formula. In the right, mainly devoted for feeling comfortable with the formula. First, mastering this formula is most important. Once you master the formula, you can start doing this any desire that you have. Most important, we'll work on the desires that we got last week. We have the list of the desires from last week, right? We'll be working on only those desires because we have to give our energy to the true desires, not that comes from the local mind, not that comes from looking at others, right? So that's why we'll be working on those true desires, right? This creating formula is one of your main tools now. See, Baba said the creating formula is one of your main tools now. Say it over and over until it is second nature and you know what each section encompasses. Be able to say it without any text before you. That means you have to really memorize it. Devote your daily quiet periods to receiving specific thoughts that keep you from self-acceptance. Only thing that we are doing is what is that blocking? We are clearing the path. Once the path is cleared, everything becomes easy. You are not creating the path, we are just clearing the path. That means we are removing the unwanted thoughts. We are removing the thoughts that is blocking our creation. The thoughts that is blocking your true nature. So this is what we are all doing, right? Keep you from self-acceptance. Incorporate what you receive from higher self into your creating formula. So whatever you get from higher self, put it in that formula. So this is a creating formula, my dear friends. Very simple, yet very transformative. You need some time. Don't worry on the day one itself. First, try to do as much as you can today, tomorrow. This entire week, focus on getting this formula perfect. And then you see the magic that's going to happen. You can use this formula for anything, but I will use only to manifest the true desires. Okay. So any questions on this formula? Once again, all of you write it down, try to memorize all the 7 parts so that in the meditation, you don't come out of the meditation while saying this formula. So take a minute or two, try to memorize the formula. This is very important. Otherwise, so you should be able to be in heart space, completely out of your mind, yet able to say this. So that's why you should try to memorize the formula. That's what Baba said, it should be your second nature. Okay. So it's on the WhatsApp too. Sorry, on the chat as well. God and I. First is God, second is I, third is claim and accept, four is thoughts with, fifth is forgiveness, sixth is thanks, seventh is amen. Rome. We are releasing the thought to the God. Perfect. So if you are ready, we can go into meditation. We'll try to guide like next 20 minutes. And we'll use that as a template or the process that we can do on your own. And most importantly, especially when you do in this group meditation, the most important thing is being aware, being fully aware. But you should be out of your logical mind, judgmental mind. Be complete with the heart center. That's where you receive the guidance. Otherwise, you will not receive the guidance. It will be nothing. Just you being in the energy space. So you are going beyond those energies and trying to communicate yourself consciously. Right? It's a conscious process. It's not a passive process. It's a very active process. Going beyond your mind and communicating with this consciousness. That is this is the kind of a next level course for everybody. Doing meditation is a lot of easy for many people, but mastering this practice is little challenge, because you should be in that highest state of mind, yet be the communicative, kind of releasing those thoughts and getting the knowledge. Okay, dear friends, let's go into meditation. So when you're ready, close your eyes. Relax yourself completely. Take a deep breath. Exhale slowly and relax. Take another deep breath. Exhale slowly and relax. Do one last deep breath. Bring your awareness into this present moment and into your body. Exhale. Scan through your entire body. Relax it. The moment you become aware, release the stiffness, relax it. When the body is relaxed, the energies will naturally flow. And energies flows, it heals everything, cleanses everything. Completely relax. Slowly and slowly bring your awareness to a natural, normal, easy breath. You are completely observing your natural, normal breath. There is no other thought. Every breath is happening with full awareness. You are aware of inhalation. You are aware of exhalation and the gap between the inhalation and exhalation. Be completely with this phenomena. You'll be completely in the present moment. Keep your shoulders, neck, face relaxed all the time. Observe your breath or completely be in that void, empty state. No expectations, no analysis, no judgment. Be with your breath or be in that empty state. Let us invite our higher self. Let us invite Mahatar Babaji. Invite Pitama Patraji. Can invite the pyramid energies. Completely be in that empty state. Don't expect anything. Every time the thoughts interfere, let go and bring awareness back to your breath. My dear masters and friends, please follow the process. Please follow my guidance. Clear your aura and close your aura. Send love and light to all thought forms around you. Ask for your higher self signal. My dear higher self, please give me my signal now. And say that today's purpose of the meditation. The purpose of my today's meditation is to accept and claim my self-acceptance. Wait for your higher self signal and state the purpose of the meditation. Let us work on our creating formula. The 7-part creating formula. First part, God and God is light, God is love, God is happiness, joy, and bliss. Say each word as slow as possible and feel that, live that. God is happiness, joy, and bliss. God is all-knowing intelligence. God is peace and gentleness. God is non-judgmental. God has unlimited energy. Second part, you are created in the image of the God. Apply all the qualities to yourself. You have all these qualities, claim those qualities to yourself. Take a deep breath and let go all the resistance that you have. Accepting those qualities will instantly unify with your higher self. Release your resistance completely. Take a deep breath. Release all the resistance with a smile. Come to an agreement. This qualities. When you accept those qualities, there is a deep peace within you. I am light. I am love and truth. I am happiness, joy, and bliss. I am peace and gentleness. I am all-knowing intelligence. I am non-judgmental. I have unlimited energy. Be fully aware, be fully present here. The third part, the claim and accept. I claim now my self-acceptance and I accept my self-acceptance. You are accepting who you truly are, your true nature, your true existence. We're accepting that. I claim my self-acceptance and I accept my self-acceptance. And the fourth is thoughts with. If you have any thoughts that is interfering your self-acceptance, that's stopping you, release those thoughts. Ask your higher self, my dear higher self, please give me the thoughts that are interfering my self-acceptance. Once you receive the thoughts, release them and replace with the right thought. My dear higher self, please give me the thoughts that is interfering with my claim and acceptance. Please consciously communicate with higher self. At the same time, do not judge. Do not get upset. Take your own time. This is most important part of manifesting formula. Release all the thoughts. My dear higher self, please give me the thoughts that are interfering with my claim and acceptance. If you do not receive any communication, please say these words. I am releasing all the thoughts that are interfering my self-acceptance. I am sending love and light to conscious and subconscious thoughts that are blocking my self-acceptance. Say this and let go everything that's happening inside you. Be fully aware, release everything. Very beautiful energies, my dear friends. Be fully aware. And the fifth part is forgiveness. Don't hold any grudges. Forgive everyone who comes in your mind. And say this, my heart is always in the state of forgiveness. My heart is in always forgiveness state. The last one is, sixth one is thanks. Thank God for your claim and acceptance. The last part is Amen. I release this claim to God and to the natural laws of creation. My claim is now created. That is the nature of the natural law. You can always do the formula at your own pace. Become familiar and comfortable with this. Last 3 minutes. Last 1 minute, my dear friend. Slowly bring your awareness back into your body. Express deep gratitude to higher self. Thank Mahatar Babaji. Thank Patriji. Thank everyone here. And send your love and light to everyone and everybody. These energies can heal everybody. It can heal anything. Last 10 seconds, my dear friends. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Take a deep breath. Feel yourself completely. And always be grounded. Be fully aware. Be gentle. Be conscious. The more higher, as you carry more energies, you have to be more gentle, be aware. Otherwise, you may lose the grounding. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Place your hands on your eyes for 5 seconds and open it when you're ready. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my dear friend. It was amazing, beautiful, very, very high energies. I didn't really feel my body at all. Thank you all for this great energies that you shared, your presence, and for your love. Once again, my dear friends, it's very important you become familiar with the 7-part formula. For now, let's use only to claim the true desires, and especially this week for self-acceptance. As you master it, as you graduate, you can start using that for all other desires. Okay, but for now, it's only for the true desires. Once again, thank you. I truly love you all. Amazing energies. It was like the next level of meditation today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you,
Thank you so
Bhavani
much,
madam, for calling.
Sudhakar Master.
Thank
Thank you so
you.
much, Sudhakar Master. It was amazing guided meditation today. Like each time you are explaining about each and one step, feel the acceptance, feel the forgiveness. Like whenever those words I hear, it was like some vibration from the heart. I don't
Yeah.
know that's real or not, but some kind of
Yeah.
vibrations are happening. It's really amazing meditation today.
Yes.
Thank you so much, Sudhakar Master.
Thank you, madam. Yeah.
Masters, anyone would like to share something? Please unmute yourself. Someone raised the hand.
Sir, you have done too much effort. It's too beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful to be part of this unified course. I melt sometimes. Thank you, sir.
Excellent. Yeah.
Yes, Padmaja garu.
Yeah, thank you, Sudhakar Master. It was a wonderful experience. I believe all points were very well connected. So it's very helpful, and I'll continue to do those. And I could feel those energies. So thank you.
Hare Ramchandra Prabhu.
Yeah. Thank you, madam. Yeah. Today I did without music because I really want to connect to the energies. So it really worked and it just came through. It's next level. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Friend, just go through the book. Get familiar with those 7 parts. That's important so that you can do it on your own. If possible, just do that 7-part thing on your own. Just take 15 minutes of your time in the evening or morning. Try to do twice a day this full week. Daily without music is preferred, sir. Yeah. Yes, that's individual choice, but because of energies, I just went like this today. We will see if it is possible every day. But thanks for suggestion, madam.
Yeah, when reading the book, it did not connect so much. But when we now experience work with you, I think we now know how to apply that very easily.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Because one secret thing here is when you read the book, we go by the words. When you close eyes and then practice it, you practice at the energy level. It is not the words anymore. You have to play with that energies. That's a secret, right? There are no more words. When you are in the deep in the meditation, every time you say those words, you release that intention, the energy gets changed according to those manifestations. So you have to ride on the energy, like how you ride on the ocean, you have to ride on the energies. So that's how you should practice. So here that's important. When you can ride energies, when you go beyond your thoughts, emotions, and your logical mind and your belief. So then it's like a play of energy. So that worked today. I could feel that. But every day, I don't know. Yes. So, but thank you all. It's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, the thoughts, excuse me, sorry, let me raise my hand. Okay. Sir, the thoughts which we are releasing, which are causing us doubt and which are causing us not claim or connect,
Yeah.
though, so we know those thoughts because those are our innocence. Mainly I feel that it is my innocence that I am not able to, I'm doubting, I'm thinking that I am not capable of doing all those things because of my innocence and all those, right? So if when you are asking the higher self to convey you the thoughts which are causing you step back,
Yeah.
today, I mean, I felt my innocence and my ego might have been caused all that, but I'm not sure if my higher self intimating me that I felt, because I know what, I mean, my physical self, I know that my fears and innocence might not stop me think about that I can do it.
Yeah.
So how do we know that our for now I'm not 100% sure if that is given by my higher self or I know already my fears.
Yeah. So in the book itself, Babaji has given like there are two, right? Conscious thoughts and subconscious thought that are interfering in your claim. So whatever you said, those are the conscious thoughts. Obviously, we have to release them. Okay. Second part is the
Conscious
subconscious thoughts, which you don't know, which you are not aware, which you didn't recognize. Okay. Those kind of thoughts will be given by the higher self. But the conscious thoughts, you already know, you must release it. The beliefs, you fear, the ignorance, ego, all those are conscious. You already know that it's blocking you. You must release it. Okay. Once you release all the subconscious or conscious thoughts, then you'll be given with the subconscious thoughts that is driving. Okay. So in 7 days, take, let's say first day you were able to recognize some of the conscious thoughts, try it again. So one day you'll again be given subconscious. From when it comes from the subconscious, again you have to recognize that. When it recognize that, again become a conscious thought. Yeah. But that will be something new that you never thought it was. So that is how we have to recognize, oh, maybe it could be, came from a subconscious. But if it is in your mind throughout the day or most of the time, you can consider as a conscious thought.
So here from today the steps have changed. Our meditation steps have changed, sir. The first, normally what we were doing till yesterday, the first class, first lesson of the second level, what we did, we closed the eyes from the heart center. We send the love and light to everything, and then clear the aura, close the aura, including the sending the love and light to the thought forms, and then we requested the higher self signal, and then we so what did we do next? The fifth part was
the 7 parts.
No, what was the fifth part we did? Suddenly it blocked me, but I was okay. I read it and
Fifth part is
practiced.
forgiveness.
Forgive everything and anything and everything, and send love and light to anything and everything, and then The seventh one is?
It's called Amen. It's nothing
No,
but
no,
Om,
not
right?
today's, not today's one. Till yesterday. Till yesterday, what we did.
Oh, those 7 steps, yeah, because it will change. I didn't do them because it's going to be too long. So that's why I shortened it. So most important part is clearing and closing aura and having the higher self signal. Right?
Then
And the God
asking for the
God qualities, we are doing it anyway in the 7 part. So that's why I didn't do it. But once again, you go through that last 20 minutes of meditation, you understand how you can do it. So if I have 1 hour, I will do it in a different way. Since we have 25 minutes, I did this. That's the best way. And that's again, depending on the energies. It's already once everybody in heart center, we don't have to again repeat that. So that's why I said, by energies, by the intuition, we go by that.
Thank you, sir. Thank
Okay.
you.
But 7 part is the one that you have to focus. Before that, closing and clearing all the aura and having the higher self signal. Those 3 is important.
Thank you, sir. So
Thank
will
you,
you
madam.
be coming again, taking the class again in this week, sir?
I'll come on Wednesday for question and answers. Otherwise, if there's nobody there, I can come.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, madam.
Thank you.
Sir, tomorrow you come and do for full time, sir. Like 1 hour, this process.
Yeah, that's organizers. Pavani madam, everybody, if they agree, yes.
That will be a pleasure, sir. Definitely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Yeah. But thanks for asking, madam. So you can use the same video. It's almost will be same level of energies. And even if you use the recording, you can still connecting to the, let's say, look at this way. We created one energy ball, something, right? It's always exists. It doesn't disappear. You can connect to that whenever you watch the video or whenever you release that intention. Okay. Yeah, but I'll try to come one more time this week. Okay, madam. Any other questions?
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, madam.
Thank you so much, Masters, for joining today. We'll see everyone tomorrow at the same timings. Please read the book and try to repeat all the 7 points and try to connect with your higher self. Clear your aura. Make your aura empty. Accept higher self. Close your aura. Yeah. Thank you so much, Masters.
Thank you all.